And maybe something I did not mention is that, again, so to take into account. So if you look at the numbers, again, the amount of money per capita that's spent, it's quite high. But on the other hand, you have to take into account that everything is more costly in the Pacific because, like for example, in Kiribati or Tuvalu, you want to build a road, there is no aggregates, there is no quarry, right? It's an atoll island. So you need to bring everything from Fiji, which is very far away. The transport costs are huge. Then you'll have very few bidders because contractors, very often, they're reluctant to work in these countries which are far away. The logistics are complicated. It's seen as being a bit risky. So you get few bids. If you get few bids, of course, you get higher prices. Insurance companies are more and more reluctant to cover contracts in these areas because of climate change, mainly. So it's another impact of climate change. Insurance costs go up, and then the bid prices go up as well as a consequence of that. Contractors are telling us that, they'd rather do works in New Zealand or Australia because it's easier, and then they know the environment. Their equipment is less exposed to saline environments, which is the case in the Pacific. So everything, if you look at the cost of a road per kilometer, or it's much higher in Kiribati than it would be definitely in Australia or New Zealand. So big costs as well, very high costs. And so that's why it makes sense, I guess, to have many donors involved.
Yeah, I understand. The thing that just I find a shame, and you mentioned that, is that there is a huge need, right? Where all those donors organize, and you said that are putting a lot of money, especially when you compare per capita in the region, and at the same time, not that many bidders.